Imagine you're camping and all eyes turn to you and say, what do we do now?
What are we gonna do?
Honey, can you watch the kids until dinner?
What now?
Daddy, I'm bored.
What did we do?
And you say with confidence, today we're making survival bracelets. You know, this could be you. Stay tuned. Hi, in today's video we're going to be learning a basic knot pattern for paracord bracelets. With this knowledge and this kit from Paracord Planet, you'll be able to lead your family or group through this fun, popular activity. In the end, everyone will make their own survival bracelet, something that will increase group unity and bonding, something that will last. They'll make something that will spark memories of your incredible camping trip, something that will be just a fun way to spend a couple of hours. If we haven't met yet, my name's John. I'm with Let's Go Now Adventures, and we make videos to help you have a better camping experience. Whether you're wanting to get started camping or a seasoned veteran, whether you're into tent camping or RV camping, our goal is to help you with the skills and knowledge to be more confident camping, so you'll either get started camping or go camping more often. So you'll go out and have an awesome camping adventure. So this is what comes in the pack. We've got our paracord, and we've got all kinds of different colors that we can use to make our bracelets. It also comes with an assortment of enough so that everybody in your group can make one, if not two. So out of that entire bundle of fun colors, Holly decided she would like a green paracord with a pink buckle. Now there's a couple of tools that we're going to be using to make this project happen. You need a pair of sharp scissors or a sharp knife. This highly technical tool, this is a corncob holder, and I'm just using it. All it is just something that's narrow and thin that will help me push the paracord through the little tiny holes in the buckle. We're going to be using a lighter to finish the project. I'm going to be using a pen to help us get a measurement so that we make the right size bracelet for Holly's wrist. And I'm using something smooth and metallic. In this case, I'm using the closest thing I could find, which happened to be a fork that we're going to use at the end. So something like metallic and smooth. So the first step is we're going to have Holly come on over, and we're going to take her wrist and we're going to measure her wrist. We want a nice comfortable distance. We'll measure that, and then what we're going to do is put a little mark where I measured that. And then we're going to add 1 full inch to that. In a little bit, we'll come back and we're going to use that to mark off the length of our bracelet. So to get started, what we're going to do is find both ends of our piece of paracord. Because what we need to do is find out the middle of the paracord. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the paracord and we're going to work that loop. And we're going to be coming from the top going down to get through the buckle. So we'll use our handy little tool to kind of work that through. Parents, you may want to do this. It's a little tricky and it can take a bit of time. So a little bit of patience. So there we go. So we're going to pull our paracord through. Remember, we've come in from the top down. We've come down through the bottom. Then what we're going to do is just loop this over the top and pull our paracord tight. So we've gotten our cow's hitch tied up like that. So what we're going to do is take our clasp and undo the other part. And we're going to go over to the other side because we want to put our paracord through this one. Now what we're going to be doing is the side that was closest to us, we're going to slide that one through the buckle from the top down, closest to us. And then the other one on the side that's away from us, we'll slide that one through, top down, just exactly the same. And then we'll take the slack out of this. And we'll get it approximately to the size of our bracelet. And get that all twisted around. And now we'll take our handy piece of paracord that we had, and we're going to lay that out right here. This is the one where we measured Holly's wrist. And we're going to go with the other side of this. We're going to go to that length right there. So the end, to the end of that paracord, and we'll bring that one down, and we'll go to the end of that one, okay? So we're end to end. Now these prongs, you don't want to count that because those prongs are going to go inside the clasp, and they won't add anything to the length of the bracelet. So now we've done that, we want to very carefully pinch that so that it doesn't slide. Be aware that there's a tendency to slide smaller. So you would hate to get to the end of your project and have the clasp have slid so it was too small to wear. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our right hand side off to the right side. Left hand strand, we're just going to extend it off to the left. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start with the left hand strand. We're going to bring that one across over our double right here. So we're going to go over the top. Now we're going to take the one on the right and we're going to go over our left hand strand. Then what we'll do is we'll go underneath and then come through the loop we've created. And we're going to be very, very careful in tightening this one that we don't let that shrink. So what we'll do is one more time before we move on, is I'll take my handy paracord, and sure enough, we're the right length. So what we're going to do is we started with our left hand going over the top the last time. So we used that. Now what we've got is our right hand side. We're going to take our strand that's on the right and we're going to go over our double strand. Then we'll take our left hand strand and we'll go over our right hand strand. So it looks something like that. So we've gone, the right hand side goes over the double loop, left hand strand goes over the right hand strand. Then this left hand strand's going to go underneath everything and then up through. This knot's really simple because it's simply an over, over, under, through. And we're going to be using that same thing each time. But with each knot that we tie, we're going to be doing one thing different. We're going to be going from the right to the left, to the right, to the left. Now it's time for the left. So we're going to bring our left hand strand across and over our double strand. Then our right hand strand will go over our left hand strand, and then it will go under and through. Then we're going to tighten that. We want to try to tighten our knots about the same tension each time. So the last time we did the left, now we're back to the right. So our right, we're going to go over the double strand. Our left one's going to go over that one. And we're going to go underneath. and through. Tighten that up, and you can see that the patterns start to emerge. Now, if you ever get lost, look at the strand that's closest to you. Whatever side it goes out is the side you want to start on for the next knot. So this one is going out the left-hand side. So what we want to do is then pick up the left-hand side, and it's going to start it, and it goes over, then over, under, and through. So now you can see we're going to go to this side. We're going to go to the right-hand side, goes over the doubles. Left-hand side goes over the left, under, and through. One more time from the left. We're going to go over the doubles. Now the right one's going to go over the left, under, and through. We're just going to keep going back and forth like this until we fill up the entire bracelet with this knot. Now, as I tie, a little bit about this knot is called the cobra knot. Some call it the salmon hitch or the salmon knot. You know what it is, really? All this is a series of square knots tied. And so we'll just continue. Once again, you can see that we're on the left-hand side now. Over, over, under, and through. Off to the right-hand side. Over, over, under, and through. Now we'll just continue this pattern back and forth until we get to the end. So one of the cool things about this activity is that everybody gets to be creative. They get to make their own thing. Periodically, once again, we'll want to squish our knots up towards this clasp. So just grab a hold and just squeeze those knots down there. And we'll continue. So imagine the family reunion scenario. You know, you've seen them. Wandering around the campground, there's 40 or 50 people all wearing the same silly t-shirt. Well, wouldn't it be a great idea that if you were going to have a family reunion, that you would make paracord bracelets so that each little subfamily can make their own color scheme of paracord bracelets. But what thing would unite everybody is that everybody in your family would have a paracord bracelet, indicating that they were on an awesome family reunion. So I will finish up these knots and then we'll come back close to the end. You know, there are so many different patterns that you can use to make your survival bracelet. And you know, not only bracelets, but you can be making lanyards or keychains or even dog leashes. And some of those that use more paracord actually might be more practical and more useful in a survival situation. So we've gotten down to the very end. There's room for maybe one, maybe two more knots in there. So we'll get this one. There's one. We can squeeze that in. And I think that's about it. So what we want to do is this last loop that we're tying, this end that would have come out of the top, what you're going to do is wrap it around and bring it underneath that last loop and slide it down. So what we'll do is now tighten that knot, and then we'll pull this on through. And just tighten these knots the very best you can. And the reason we do that is so that one of the ends of the paracord doesn't end on top. We're just hiding it a little bit more so both ends come out the bottom. So what we're going to do now is take our scissors. We've got a nice tight knot on that last one. We'll take our scissors and we'll cut the ends close. And we'll take our lighter and we'll get close to that and we'll just melt that ending down. Paracord melts. And we're going to just melt that end, turn it into a little bit of liquid, and then what we'll do is take our metallic object. The reason we're using metal is this is really, really hot. And we're just going to smooth that and push that flat. Now that won't pull back through and it's nice and smooth. So we'll do it with the other strand. We'll pull that one as tight as we possibly can. We'll come in, we'll cut that close. And then we'll come back with our flame and we'll melt that. Parents, I suggest strongly that you take care of this part because that melted nylon is very, very hot. So we'll just smooth that out. Let that cool for a minute because that's still really hot. And you can see we've got a paracord bracelet right there. And let's see if this fits. Oh. Okay, a couple other ones that I've made. You can see that there are different patterns of paracord that you can use, different colors. Why, in fact, I even made this for Murphy. This is a dog leash that I put together. You can see that there are many different patterns that can be used to make fun things with paracord. Now that you know how to make these, you can teach your family or group how they can make their own survival bracelet. And you'll be the hero as you lead everyone through this fun and useful camping activity. This kit from Paracord Planet is available from Amazon. I've included a link to this product in the description below. Just click on the blue link and check out all of the awesome color packs that they have. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you found value, punch that thumbs up button. And while you're punching buttons, punch the subscribe button and the little bell that's right next to it so you won't miss any of our camping videos. From Let's Go Now Adventures, we'll see you on the next adventure.